it's going to be hard for the Chargers to really want to give him another long-term investment as a contract. You think that, especially with Phillip Rivers kind of on his way out?
Definitely. I mean, you know what? At the current landscape of the league, I don't even see them. I don't even see many teams give out contracts like that anymore.
Yeah.
Like look at this past free agency.
Yep.
Like Kirk Cousins, 3 years. Like the teams are very conscious about their window. Their window of winning the Super Bowl.
I think it goes back to the QB. Because it's easier to the QB. It's easier to win when your QB's on that rookie deal. But once you got to give him that $25 million, it's a lot less to play with.
You're gonna put Joe Flacco.
Definitely, Yep, exactly. Like Joe Flacco, he's mediocre his entire career. Has one great playoff run. I mean, it was really good. I'll give him credit. It was really good. But what has he done since then? Nothing. He's really bad. Like, to the point where they had to draft Lamar Jackson.
All right, so let me ask you this. So you live in LA right now, right? And you've spent time in San Diego before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently the Rams are making a move into the Chargers, former home, backyard, by becoming the official team of the mighty 1090. So let me ask you this. What is it going to take for San Diego to forgive the Chargers? Are they ever going to forgive the Chargers?
No, they're never going to forgive the Chargers. They're so bitter about it. It's going to be the same way. But see, this is the weird thing to me. I'm gonna make it quick because I can go off on this for hours.
Go ahead.
The Rams. Let's be honest here. The Rams did St. Louis dirty.
Yep.
Versus to the Chargers in San Diego. Chargers in San Diego, they had like a dispute, but Stan Kroenke, the owner, right? He had plans to leave regardless of that stadium bill being passed.
Yep.
Like he did St. Louis dirty.
Yep.
San Diego, they tried to get a new stadium and they couldn't get it. Okay, fine, you're gonna leave. Okay, fine. Everybody can be upset, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? The two distinctions, like it's almost like what the Raiders are doing to Oakland. It's not right.
Yeah.
Ultimate disrespect.
So yeah, exactly. It's actually really disrespectful what they're both doing. So to kind of add the Chargers in that same breath is, I think, it's apples and oranges. You can't say that, the fans look at it that way. They make it all encompassing, like what the Rams did to St. Louis and what Oakland's going to do or the Raiders doing to Oakland. But it's honestly not the same at all. Like me, when I was living in San Diego and watching growing up, it's like so many blacked out games. It's like the fans don't even show up to the games. It's like, it honestly doesn't feel home field ever when they're playing at home. Like, I went to a Chiefs-Chargers games. I swear, it was 50-50, red and blue.
That's crazy. And that's a rivalry, a real-ass rivalry, old-ass rivalry.
And that is, definitely. And when Oakland goes, I'm telling you, it's 60-40, Oakland to Charger fans.
Yep, and it'll probably be again.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's just like, as an organization, can you really be mad? It's like, and I know because I covered them. I know that the Chargers, Dean Spanos, the family, give a lot back to that community. And to really depict them the way that the San Diego community did, I think is a slap in the face.
In terms of here at home, like in LA, what do the Chargers need to do to pass the Rams? Can they, is it a matter of finishing more, or is it a tangible goal? What is it?
Honestly, LA has no loyalty to sports other than the Dodgers and the Lakers.
Yep.
And USC football.
And USC football and UCLA basketball. That's it.
Yep.
Not
like,
even UCLA basketball anymore.
and to an extent, I'm gonna say the Kings too. I'm gonna add the Kings in there.
Recently.
But
recently,
recently. But like historically, it's been Lakers, USC, UCLA basketball, and the Dodgers. You know what I mean? So as a whole, like the Chargers either have to win a Super Bowl or have to be the most electrifying team in football this season. Like they have to be exciting to watch. Like you see what the Rams did this free agency, like that exciting.
Yeah.
But on the field.
So last
So
one.
like they, yeah.
Last one for me. As far as this team, and yeah, they want to give Melvin Gordon more touches, and I get he's a pretty solid back. He's never gonna be a breakaway speed kind of guy. How secure are you with their backup running back situation? Do you think it's a possibility that they could look at like more free agents down the line, like let's say DeMarco Murray, Adrian Peterson? Do you think that might be a possibility, or are they just going to stick with their guys that they have, Eckler and?
I don't think DeMarco Murray and Adrian Peterson are in anybody's radar right now. Like you saw the like they. Okay, first off, Adrian Peterson has way too many miles on his legs, like, and DeMarco Murray has a ton of miles on his legs, and you already see how they were falling apart. It's funny, they both went to the same school. DeMarco Murray broke Adrian Peterson's college record.
Yep.
And they're both unemployed right now.
Oklahoma Sooner running back.
I just thought I'd throw that in there. Yep.
That was petty. That was petty.
Yeah, I thought I'd throw that out there. You know, a little bit of history for the fans out there. But I think they roll with who they got. I mean, it's Melvin Gordon, is doing his thing, and I know. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name. Anthony Lynn. He's supposed to be a running back guru, so I'm sure he can work with what he has. So I gotta just put my faith in him, right? I'd say that. Yeah.
Last question. What are you looking forward to as you head into training camp as a Chargers fan? What's player or storyline are you checking for?
Man, that's tough. Derwin James playing well.
Hey.
I think that's what I'm most excited about, to be honest. Derwin James.
Yeah.
We finally got our guy in a safety who's supposed to replace Eric Weddle, where we could have drafted a safety last year like Malik Hooker, but got Mike Williams. So I will never let that go because we could have potentially had Malik Hooker and Derwin James, which is highly unlikely, but,
Yep.
I really liked how Derwin James fell down to the Chargers. Like, that guy is, if we can get him right, oh, man. He's going to be a top 5 safety this season as a rookie.
All right, man. Well, we thank you for joining us as always, man. You have a good night. I know you had a long day, so I appreciate you and giving us your Charger insight and fandom.
No problem, guys. Anytime.
All right, man. Talk to you soon. Peace.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, man. So some Chargers talk there. We talked to Rams a couple weeks ago. Like to keep it local. And I think the biggest thing is the amount of pettiness he took at Oklahoma City, Oklahoma running back.
Oklahoma Sooner running back. I'm surprised he just started talking shit about Massaje Perrin. Like, all-time leading Oklahoma running back, only averages 3.4 yards a carry.
And the ice bucket O-line, I was dying when you said that.
Slid that one right in there.
No,
because
he was literally describing the whole offensive line going to the training room, and KB's like, ice bucket O-line?
Somebody has to go in there 45 minutes early, somebody else goes in there 15 minutes early, somebody else goes in there 20 minutes early, and the last guy just shows up because he doesn't want to be alone. That's how that training room works. Take it from someone who sat with his foot in a bucket. The feeling, it's real.
All right, man. So let's start wrapping it up. Let's go to touchdown or turnover real quick. Let's try to make this quick.
Bet.
Okay. Deshaun Watson, he says his knee is right where it needs to be. He's already practicing.
I hope so.
Is that a touchdown or a turnover?
I think it's a touchdown. With him, he's had a torn ACL before, so he knows his body probably healed back even quicker. And being in an NFL workout program compared to college, it's much different and probably obviously way more rigorous. And he's working out with J.J. Watt, so some of that magic will probably rub off, that magical healing power. So kudos to him. I hope he throws like 75 touchdowns next year, shits on everybody's defense, and then loses to the Raiders in the AFC title game. I'm cool with that. I hope he ends the Patriots. Like they just curb stomped them out to where like Bill Belichick and Tom Brady are squaring up on the sideline.
All right, Trey Mason is playing in the CFL, and apparently he's doing well. Touchdown or turnover?
It's a touchdown. I mean, not everybody can play in the league. He had his moment in the league. Good for him. I know he was mentally messed up.
Man, he was.
It
got wild. Like,
and you talked mad shit about him too. You're like,
I did.
You want to bring up some of those jokes?
I did. I was talking mad smack about him because he was wild, man. He was wilding out in Miami.
Boy.
He went MIA on the team. He went MIA in his family. So you know what? Props to him for getting back to football and getting some.
Yeah, his uncle's like a famous musician in a really super group. I can't remember it, but.
All right. Dante Fowler says he has a lot to prove. He did not get his fifth-year extension picked up, but he says he has a lot to prove, and he's ready for a breakout year. So is that a touchdown or a turnover?
I think it's a touchdown that he didn't get the extension, honestly.
I think he's going to hit the bank. I think it's a touchdown as well.
He's going to make mad. Him and Danielle Hunter for the Vikings are going to make stupid money. If he can put like a 12-sack season together.
There was a whole list of like players who didn't get their fifth-year option picked up who it benefited them. Some of them were Sammy Watkins, Bruce Irvin, bunch of different cats.
Yeah.
It's not always. And I mean, look at what Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack are going through. Like, you think they wish they hit free agency a year earlier? I think so. So, if Fowler can bet on himself and ball out,
stay healthy and not have his baby mamas fighting each other, at least on camera. Dog, you gotta have them fight at the crib. Like y'all can make up and watch Netflix later, but like don't do that. And plus, one of the girls got washed. Oh my god, one of them chicks got. Whew, man, praying for that family. I think that was his rookie year too. It was not a good look. That was before he tore his. No, it was his second year. It was not a good look.
Richard Sherman, for the 49ers now, says he feels better or as good as he's ever felt, better than he has the past couple seasons. Is that a touchdown or a turnover?
I want to call it a first down.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
It's somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
It's good. I mean, he obviously will be their best corner, and I think the more he helps the other guys come along, the better he'll be a locker room fit for that team. And let's be honest, he gets to pick off Russell Wilson. You think he was going to turn that down? Do you think he was going to turn that down? You think he's not John Lynch's ear like, hey, fam, go get Earl Thomas right now. Who we got at safety? Jimmy Ward? And who else?
Jaquiski
Tart. Jaquiski Tart. That sounds like a hood ass Pop Tart. Jaquiski Tart. Really? You're a grown man and your name is Jaquiski and your last name's Tart. I'd be hella embarrassed. If he pull up on me in real life, I'm gonna be like, dog, I can't fight no dude whose name is a pastry. Your name literally might give me diabetes. I know. Can't do it. Won't do it. Unacceptable.
I'm going to say it's a turnover, man, because he's already talking about his health, and we're not even in training camp yet.
He's on the wrong side of 30, though. He has to.
I know, man, but still, I wouldn't even talk about my health.